Hey again, everyone. That NES fan coming back at you, and I'm hoping that this video will actually work and there won't be any sync issues like I had in the last couple ones. But if it doesn't, you guys let me know, and hopefully I'll work it out for the next one. I'm going to go ahead and talk to you today about a new accessory that I purchased for the 3DS, and I highly recommend you guys get it. If you have a 3DS, please at least check out the link that I put up in the description below. But this is a Nyko, or however you want to pronounce it, Nyko battery pack for the Nintendo 3DS. And let me go ahead and just, before I even get to that, let me go ahead and talk a little bit about the original 3DS battery. I'm going to go ahead and hold that up for you for the camera here. This is the original 3DS battery that Nintendo puts in their system. And this is mediocre at best, honestly. And they really didn't improve it even in later models. I don't think they really improved it. But I bought the 3DS when it came out back in March of 11. And this is the original battery from, that was in the original systems, and they're still putting them in there today. You will get maybe 2 to 3 hours tops with this, with the original Nintendo battery pack. 2 to 3 hours tops with the 3D turned on, the little slider, 3D turned on, and the wireless turned on. Wireless communications, which is in the background, automated, all that stuff. You don't have to really do anything. You just have to give the system permission to download stuff in the background and in general. So that's not a whole lot of time, obviously. But let me go ahead and tell you that this new battery pack here, and here it is. You basically just take off the cover. This is the cover of my 3DS. Take it off. Undo the screws. Comes with a mini screwdriver. I literally just screwed it in to where the back of the circuitry is, and there really isn't any circuitry there. It's just kind of a little blank space there that you just put the new battery pack into. So once you have that in, let me tell you, the battery life on my 3DS increased dramatically. Like, it went up like 7 hours, and I'm not kidding. And I leave my 3DS on with the wireless on. You see that yellow blinking light there? With that on, that stays on the whole night. And I mean, it's in sleep mode, and but still, you have the wireless on, communications on constantly. And I'm downloading stuff in the background all the time. New NES games, or any other demos or whatever other content I have. I download that all the time, just like you would to a Kindle or to any other wireless device. So even with that, even when I put the system to sleep at night with those downloads enabled, I still will get 7 hours or so of battery. And I haven't played it continuously, but I believe what Nico said was the actual stat on battery life was, I think, up to 7 hours continuous play. Now, I haven't actually confirmed that, but that is the actual stat that they came up with. And I'm not sure how they really allocated wireless or 3D, to be honest with you. I'm just telling you my experience. I got about, I would say about 9 hours, playing it for 1 or 2 hours, and then, putting it to sleep with wireless turned on, and then picking it up the next day, and then the next day, and the next day. And it wasn't, I was down to, I think, 1 or 2 bars after like 5 or 6 days of just doing that over and over. And because I don't really like to have the charger plugged in if I don't need it to be plugged in. So so that's my experience with that. So I highly recommend it. Go ahead and check out the link to the description below. I got a killer deal on it, $9.99 from BestBuy.com. So $10, and the shipping was free. And I got the battery in like 3 days. So highly recommended, guys. Go ahead and check it out. So that's all for me for now. I highly recommend it, and I'm going to go ahead and do a tutorial video of actually installing this. It's not hard, but I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of a walkthrough anyway. I think it's interesting just looking at the back of the 3DS batteryless, so to speak. I know you don't see a lot of videos of it batteryless on YouTube, but I'm going to go ahead and put that up shortly, a matter of days. So that'll be all for me for now. That NES fan signing off, guys. Take care, and check out the link in the description. So long.